Prynhawn da, my beautiful, beautiful audience. My name is Barbara Smithington. I am a restaurante chef, you could say, at a real restaurante. Now, I mainly do vegan food, you see. Vegan, so there's no meat in any of my dishes. No meat, no animal products. Veganism is a lifestyle which I cherish in great detail. Don't listen to that Mary Beans. She's a horrible witch of a woman. She talks about the soggy bottoms on the cake programme. I saw her cook a beef Wellington once and it had a soggy bottom and it tasted like shit. Fuck you, Mary Beans. Anyway, today we're making a very, very old recipe, nearly as old as me, but not quite, not quite. Today's recipe is going to be pig bread. Now, we've got the pig meat here. It's as you can see, it's in pig form. It does smell a bit. It smells a bit. It's been in the fridge for a while, but that's why we're going to make it into something else. Because if you were to eat this raw, it wouldn't taste quite as nice as, sorry, I just vomited slightly, quite as nice as pig bread in pig form. So we're going to get our big fuck off knife here. We're going to start chopping because these need to be tiny pieces to be made into bread. We'll be back soon. I'm not a happy woman today. I've received a letter from a young man named Terry Staplers, age 14, from Birkenhead. Terry, I don't know how you got my P.O. box. My P.O. box is only to hide letters and parcels from my husband. They cannot come to my address. Regardless, Terry Staplers, I have the letter right here. It reads, yes, Dear Barbara Smithington, none of your recipes are vegan. They all contain rendered hog fat or pig fat or, human remains, something like that, blood. I don't know why you think that I don't know what vegan means, because I do know what vegan means. It means it doesn't contain any animal products. But I consider pigs to be friends, not animals. They are like humans. They're not beasties. They are nice friends. So as you can see, I've chopped up our friends here, and I need to add them to some flour. Now I have flour right here. This is strong bread flour to make you very strong. We're going to pour an amount into the bowl. This much flour, maybe a bit more. A lot of people say, Barbara Smithington, you don't put recipes on your website. All you have on your website are pictures of you in a bikini. Please stop posting them. I will have you know that I look fabulous on a bikini, and once I return to Tenerife, you will see more pictures of me completely naked. But regardless, we need a spoon. We now need to stir, whip. Fuck off. 3, 2, 1. We now need to stir the flour to make sure there aren't any weevils inside, because weevils are beasties and this would make it not vegan. Now, you take your hog fat, which has been chopped up, and you put it in the flour. This is going to take a bit of stirring. I'll be right back when all ingredients have been combined. Now we have combined the ingredients. We need to add a sprinkle of sugar for sweetness. That will do. A pinch of salt. That's salt, by the way. And we need to add some water. Now, I've been drinking from this glass all night. Been very thirsty. But we're going to need some water. But before we add the water, we actually need to add some yeast as well. So if you did what I did and added water, please remove the water from the bowl. I won't do that for demonstration purposes. But I have some yeast here. That's enough yeast. That's enough yeast for 17 cakes. But we're not making cakes. We're making pig bread. So you give it a good stirring to combine all the ingredients together. The best part about pig bread I've run out of shit to say. Now, once the ingredients are combined, you can get your hands good and floury. You put your hands in the bowl and you start kneading. You can beat your meat all you want, but please do that in the privacy of your bedroom, your bathroom, or wherever else. Maybe in your shed. That's what my husband does. He tenderizes steaks in his shed whilst I masturbate. Not only is pig bread a good way to get one of your 5 pounds of meat a day as required by the government to keep you alive, but it's also a good way to make flour stretch a bit further. As you can see, there wasn't a lot of flour that I added, but this is creating quite a fine loaf. Now, there are many ways that you can shape your bread. Okay, I'm going to die. You can do it into rolls, or you could flatten it out, make a pizza. If you're Italian, I'm not Italian. I work at a ristorante, but that doesn't mean I'm Italian. I've never been to Italy. Don't want to go. I only go to Tenerife. I go to Tenerife and I get naked and I take pictures and post them on my website. Now, what I've done here is I've actually separated the bread into two loaves, and we're going to now roll it out. I'm going to roll it out like so. As you see, this is the same chopping board that we used with the pig meat earlier. This is to get extra pig meat inside. Very good. The meat is raw, so it doesn't taste very good. So if you want to maybe try sucking on it, or just sampling the flavors, maybe once you've done chewing it, perhaps spit it out, because it's not actually that good for you. But if it's made into pig bread, the pig meat will be cooked inside the pig bread. So now that we have this out, we're going to have to make it actually slightly longer than we want, because it's going to rise. It's going to become bigger. Now we have our demi-baguette of pig bread. We're going to have to put it on a dirty baking tray. Dirty that's had a beef tallow on it. We're going to actually move it this way. I don't consider cows to be animals either. I just consider them to be friends. And what you could do is start scoring it, like so. 1, 2, 5. And there's 5 there. So we have going to need to let it rise for a while. So I'm going to do the upper one next. We will see you once it has risen. 12, 17, 483, 12. Oh, hello, I'm back. So we have these now on the dirty tray. Dirty tray. I'm just going to move this out a bit more, just to get it nice and nicely elongated. So we're now going to let this rise for about an hour. It's currently 1:25 in the afternoon. Not at night, that would be silly. You should be at bed at night. If you're watching this at 1 in the morning, I won't be happy, because you have to get up and go to church tomorrow. You have to get up and go to church. If you don't go to church, then God will be very angry. Very angry. Like they say, the Lord has risen. I'm making this a bit late for Easter, but you could always watch this next Easter. This could be the Easter. This could be a video that you show to your family on Easter. So we'll be back in about an hour once our bread begats have been risen. I'm back, my little cherubs. Now, as you can see, the bread has risen, sort of, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but it's been about an hour, and we've left it in. My children, I don't have any children. If I did have children, they'd be very hungry. So we're going to drizzle this in olive oil. Now, I know I said I'm not Italian. I have no desire to go to Italy. This is a prima donna, which is actually Welsh. It's Welsh for hello. We're going to give nice and greasy. It's going to be very greasy, because we need all this grease to make it all nice and brown, to protect it from to make sure it's all nice and greasy. Let's get a bit of this rendered hog fat as well. It's actually beef tallow. It's rendered beef tallow. I consider beefs to be friends. I consider beefs to be friends. Sheeps to be friends. Le coq, le chicken, the cockerel, and the hen. All good meat, all good friends, completely vegan. Again, if you're making food for yourself, but from a friend, if a friend does it, you're allowed. It's still vegan. It's fine. Okay. Fuck you, Terry. Okay, I forgot to mention I put the blasted thing in the oven now. We're going to set it for about 30 minutes, and in 30 minutes we're going to have ourselves a nice, lovely hug cake, pig bread. It's pig bread. I'm making pig bread. It's bread with pig meat in it. It's very vegan and very delicious. Fuck you, Mary Beans. Fuck you. My bread won't have a soggy bottom. My bread will be delicious. Fuck you, you old witch. I hate you. I hate you. I really hope Mary Berry doesn't die like today. That'll be really bad timing. Why won't this screaming stop? Oh, they look good and creamy. Well, we're back with the pig bread, and it looks exquisite. It looks scrummy. It's got a good crust on top, but we have to check, does it have a soggy bottom? Let's have a look. And as you can see, it does not have a soggy bottom. It has a nice crispy bottom. But I hope you enjoyed the recipe. We're going to let this cool for a bit, and then we're going to cut into it, and we're going to have ourselves some nice lovely slabs of pig bread. What can you have with pig bread? Well, you can have avocados. You can make avocado toast. You can make some strawberries and olives, aubergine jam. There are plenty of recipes you can make from pig bread. Pig bread is delicious. You can see the chunks of pig coming out. Oh, I want to cut into this now, but it's a bit hot. It's actually, if I hold it like this, it actually burns my hand. Ow, it's very hot. Don't do this. Don't touch hot things. Don't touch hot things, and don't play with big fucking knives. I'm Barbara Smithington. I can't wait any longer. It's only been 2 minutes, but I want my pig bread now. I want it now, and I want it to be creamy and delicious. So let's slice into this pig bread. Like so. And as you can see, the cross section, the pig bread is very good. It's quite doughy in the middle, but that's what we want. We want a nice soft bread. I'm actually going to cut this part through the middle, through the center, like so. And as you can see, we now have a lovely sandwich loaf. So what you can do is you can fill this with peppers, tomatoes, have some vegan cheese made out of soy meat, soy milk cheese. Lots of very good things. You can put it in the toaster. I have a toaster here. I have a toaster. Who said I didn't own a toaster? I have a toaster right here. It's very good. It's very doughy, which is what we want. I'm just trying a bit of it now. It's absolutely delicious. Exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. So that is my recipe. You can make it yourself. You can feed it to your children. I have been Barbara Smithington of the Strawberries and Orbs Ristorante. Please visit us when we reopen. I love you.